The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the center. The pass to Edwards. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Pass to Jones. Now, here is Irving. Doncic kicks to Irving. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Outside, Towns. Misses the three. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a three-point game. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Edwards. From the stripe. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Trying to knock Luka off his game, distract him and frustrate him, but he just plays through contact like it's not there.
Outside Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the inside. Here's Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 5 now.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Outside, Towns. He kicks it to Gobert. Pass to Conley. 6 to shoot. Here's Towns.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
The Timberwolves shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And Towns drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Doncic passes to Gafford. Back to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Screen by Gafford. Down low. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now Gobert. Out to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Lets the three fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They lead by 4. And there's the pass to Washington. It's Jones on the way. And here is Doncic. Jacks up a 3. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Doncic against Conley. Towns high post. Almost, but it rolls out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it's Irving missing. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Back to Edwards. Shoots over Doncic. And there's Edwards on the assist from Conley.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Washington with this screen on Conley. To the middle. Washington, that's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Conley against Doncic. Gobert dishes to Conley. Shoots from the baseline. And the rejection by Gafford. Mavericks on D. 4-point game. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
On the wing, Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Edwards. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Irving from long range. Another 3 for Dallas.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Well, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Doncic against Conley. Here's Towns. Buries the 7-footer.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Irving. 11 points in the game. Fires for 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Towns. Pass to McDaniels. To the paint. Conley kicks to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Towns, the screen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I like that McDaniels was patient, created the opportunity by not rushing, and got himself to the line.
And McDaniels drops them both. And so it's Dallas with it, leading by 5. On the wing, Doncic. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. It's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by Minnesota. Put that bucket in no time at all. Irving's got 17 now.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Passes it to Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Irving for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Conley scanning the floor. Pass to McDaniels. Towns a screen on Jones. McDaniels passes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
And the rejection by Towns. Edwards gets to Conley. Inside. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Doncic passes to Irving. Here's Gafford. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And the Timberwolves call time. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Conley with a wide open look. Traps in the tray. Conley's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. On the wing, Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. And it's Conley penetrating and finished off by Gobert.
Gobert is a big target, especially when he's roaming around that rim.
Here's Irving, takes it inside, Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now, here's Doncic, and he makes good on the layup. Doncic has got 6 points.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Here is Conley. He's got 6. Towns with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Lock at 6. Towns dishes to Gobert. And here's Conley outside. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Washington finds Jones. Washington with the screen on Conley. Here's Irving into the lane. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Now here's McDaniel. Over Jones. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Dallas leading by 8. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Irving missing. Alexander Walker passes to Conley. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Doncic.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Conley. Now the pass to Towns. Here's Alexander Walker. Another miss by Minnesota. Doncic against Conley. And Doncic gets it to go.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here is Conley. 6 points for him. To the paint. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 10-point game. And Doncic throws it down.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still scoreless. Towns a screen on Irving. Here's Alexander Walker. Sinks the three-pointer.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Doncic outside. There's the triple. Another 3 for Dallas.
Luka won't take three-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Doncic against Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Over Doncic. And the shot is long.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
You know, something else is working for him is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
Reed is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the three. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now here's Reed. He's tightly guarded. Dallas leading by 14. Here's Hardaway. Makes it off the glass.
Hardaway Jr. proving he can get it done even under pressure. Excellent confidence.
Edwards against Hardaway. From outside the arc. Edwards can't hit. Dallas has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Here's Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 30.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
Minnesota calls timeout. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. They need this. Got a piece of it. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Minnesota with the rebound. At the elbow, Edwards. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And Green slams it in.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Now, here is Morris. No scoring in this one. Passes it to Reed. Shot on the wing. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Irving. 33 points for him. Pass to Lively. Back to Irving. With the block, and he gets it back. Morris into the lane, and he comes up with the deuce.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Dallas.
Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Here's Alexander Walker, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Alexander Walker's got 5. Left side, Hardaway. Kicks to Irving. Fires from the line. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Timberwolves trail by 21. The pass to Morris. The 10-footer. Misses off the left iron.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Alexander Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Irving surveying the floor. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far, utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
Morris with the ball. Outside Edwards. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for him.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Irving against Morris. And Kyrie Irving again.
Keeping his composure right there. Nice job by Kyrie under duress.
Edwards dishes to Morris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley now comes in for Alexander Walker. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. And again, it's Kyrie Irving. Irving's got 41.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Pass to Edwards for the 3. Gobert down low. And he banks in the layup. Gobert's got 8.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
Outside Irving. And he drives in. And the shot goes in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Morris kicks to Reed. Outside Conley. Passes to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reed. From outside, off the mark. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 45 points.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Here's Conley. Softly drops in the floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Conley against Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 47 points.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
Conley against Irving. Got a hand on it. Pass to Green. Baseline J on the way. Irving passes to Green. Conley against Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 49 points in the game.
No fault with the defense there. Sometimes Irving is just too much and too good, even from in close.
Here's Morris. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Dallas is gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Another bucket. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Conley against Irving. Conley kicks to Morris. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Minnesota making some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. Anderson comes in for Edwards. And it's McDaniels in for Morris. Dallas shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Irving double team. Back to Doncic. Down low. Gobert with the block. McDaniels passes to Conley. To the middle. He kicks it to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Doncic against Conley. And they pick up 2. Doncic has got 17 now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Towns. Gobert down low. He's covered by Washington. Now McDaniels fires from deep. Rebounded by Gafford. And so here is Dallas. On the wing, Irving. No good from outside. The Timberwolves really have a tough one to go here. Outside Conley. The kick out to Anderson. There's the pass to Towns. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The 3 hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 20.
Boy, you know, the moment Luka gets loose now, his shot is off. Great quick release for the big guy.
Conley finds Anderson. Towns with it. There's the drive. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Doncic. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. He's got 22.
No stopping Luka there. He put some real force behind that drive.
Doncic against Conley. And here's Anderson for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Washington. Dallas moving it around. The 3 for Doncic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Conley dishes to Anderson. 35 seconds left in the first half. Here's McDaniels. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Launches a 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Timberwolves shooting in this game 45%. Conley with the 3. And Irving pulls it down. Irving's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside, Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Conley with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Conley's got 11 points. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. Going on an absolute rampage. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Daniel Gafford is out there with Washington, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. And the Timberwolves with possession. A 3 ball. Edwards can't hit.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Doncic has got the first field goal of the second half for the Mavs. Conley against Doncic. Bounce pass, Conley. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Edwards against Irving. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Edwards. Shoots from 14. The second effort. And he lays it up and in. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to Conley. Back to McDaniel. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jones drives in and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Conley. He's got 11. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart one.
Here's Doncic. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Doncic has got 32 points.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Conley's shot is off. It's been all Mavericks. And a wide open look for Irving. Washington kicks to Irving. And he drops it in from the low post. Irving's got 53.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
The pass to Towns. Now here's Edwards. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Irving drives in. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Right side, Conley launches it, drills the three-pointer. Conley's got 14 points.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Back to Doncic. With the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 34 points.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket, all Doncic needs is a sliver.
Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. The shot off that time. Good D by Irving. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Edwards kicks to Conley. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Irving. Back to Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, might as well go for a top pick. Get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, D.A. Edwards against Irving. Yes, that goes in. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Here's Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Outside Edwards. Over Irving. Buried from 15 feet out. Edwards got 19 points.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Irving against Edwards.
Minnesota foul. Anthony Edwards. First personal foul. First team foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Now, here's Doncic. 37 points for him. In the corner, Irving with it. His three-pointers off the mark. Minnesota's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Anderson passes to Conley. Back to Anderson. Puts up a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Irving's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Doncic outside from deep three-point land. And they double up Doncic. Irving kicks to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 40 points. The Timberwolves shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Conley against Doncic. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Kleba. Over in the corner, Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Conley into the lane. Chalk up 2 there. Conley's got 16.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Conley against Doncic. That one falls. Doncic has got 45 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Conley, the pass to Anderson. Good D by Hardaway.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Doncic against Conley. Now, here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Basket, good. Doncic has got 47 points.
Nothing the D could do there. No way to stop Doncic. He's so hard to guard.
Outside Conley. The three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
No good from Irving. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Looking to get back on track here. It's deflected, and he stays with it. Towns wide open. Off target from three-point range. And here's Doncic from the arc. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it to Conley. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And they double up Doncic. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Minnesota making some changes. Reed comes in for Gobert. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. And Dallas also making a switch. Green's checked in. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Anderson outside. Towns sets the pick for Anderson. Will it go? And the shot goes in. Anderson's got 5. It's been all Mavericks. Doncic outside. 1:37 left here in the third quarter. Connects from three-point range.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Doncic. 1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Conley dishes to Anderson. Down low. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
The Mavericks shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Doncic feeling it out. They get the rebound. Three-pointer. The shot, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Anderson with the drive, and Anderson slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Minnesota shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Low block shot. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here is Doncic. Driving the lane. 2 points. That one goes. Doncic has got 58.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Anthony Edwards out there with Morris. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker into the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. 21 points for Anthony Edwards.
Flashing pretty advanced shot creation skills. I see many good defense, better offense moments in the future of Anthony Edwards.
To the paint, here's Lively. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And the Timberwolves with possession. Morris with the ball. Outside Edwards. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Pass to Lively. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Alexander Walker. Edwards against Hardaway. Edwards can't hit.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And here's Green outside. And Morris has got the ball here for Minnesota. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Dallas calls timeout. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Conley, and he uses the glass on the layup.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Doncic outside, from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 8th assist in the game.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Anderson. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Outside Irving. Reed with the block. They retain possession. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
And that one falls for Irving. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Doncic against Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. Kept alive, Minnesota. Here's Reed. Missed inside.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Irving for 3. Good on the triple.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the pass to Alexander Walker. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Boy, and that'll give him a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Warren's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Irving. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Irving's got 12 points here in the second half.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
For 3, Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now here's Irving, guarded by Reed. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Edwards can't hit. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Irving's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Gafford, high post. It's on target from the high post. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Warren against Washington. Alexander Walker passes to Conley. 6 to shoot. Here's the screen. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And Reed has it in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. He kicks to Edwards. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Doncic passes to Jones. Irving from long range. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Minnesota shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Left side, Edwards. Fires from the corner. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Irving kicks to Doncic. Passes it to Washington. And they double up Doncic. And another one falls.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Jones. Here's Warren. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Dallas shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. And it's denied.
Yeah, Warren's not having any of that. Get it out of here. A fierce competitor on defense.
Here's Reed. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Doncic. Basket counts.
And he's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
Minnesota with the ball. Conley, the pass to Warren. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Jones. Here's Warren. Makes it off the glass. Warren's got his first 2 points.
Well, I tell you what, I love watching Warren match the defense's intensity and still be able to convert. This is a hard-nosed, really good offensive player.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Minnesota shooting around 41% on the night. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Now Edwards. He's covered by Irving. From down in the low post, it goes. Edwards got 9 points in the quarter.
You know, when you're a guard like Edwards, I think you need the teardrop in your arsenal. Too many great rim protectors in the NBA. That's a shot you need to have.
Yep, that one goes.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside Edwards. Pass to Conley. Three-pointer. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And got it! Another basket. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Here's Edwards, and there's the drive. Rebounded by Gafford. The Mavericks shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Jones kicks to Gafford. Dallas moving it around. Here's Doncic. And another one falls. Amazing. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for Dallas.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Warren the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Warren. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Dallas. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Doncic.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Again, what an avalanche.
90, a legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Now here is Conley. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.